Well, I think you can all hear the noise of the tractors here on the right side of the South Ranch property. Boy, isn't that hard? The right side of the South Ranch property. Guys, don't worry. If the name confuses you, just take the video for what it's worth. This is the home of Ringo. This is the home of Pig Trudy. This is the home of all of these amazing and wonderful goats. This is also the home of Carl and our alpaca and all of Jamie's horses. But this is also the potential and future home, we hope, of our Longhorn Bull Tex. And that pasture right over there is the one that he'll someday call home. We spent a lot of time in trying to get our soil right. We finally got grass that can grow. And now we're getting our pond dug. It's gonna be a good video, stick around. Oh, also, I need your help. My mom and dad both had crazy dreams. And we need all of you guys who know a little bit about what they call that, analyzing dream analysis. Yeah, we'll need your help today.
Okay.
So my dad also had a crazy
I
dream.
was sitting there talking about each of us having this bad dream. I don't ever have a bad dream, but I've had like a couple of crazy ones, but this one was scary because I woke up scared. and a lot of times I wake up and I don't remember the dream. I knew I had a dream and I don't remember it. But I woke up, but anyway, we had this pet bear, and he's huge.
Like a black bear or a brown bear?
Probably a grizzly.
So, okay, so you had a pet
big.
bear.
He's big.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's a pet, and he just lays around. But one day, he's very aggressive. His old hair stand up on his back, and he keeps glaring at me. And he gets up beside me, he's sizing me up.
Okay.
You know, not to be loved on, but like, you know, how much of me can he eat?
Oh, Lord.
Before he gets full. And so I'm trying to avoid him, so I get up to leave the room, but he gets between me and the exit.
No.
Yeah, he won't let me leave the room. And I'm going, everywhere I go, he gets in front of me, and his hair is bristling, he's kind of gets a low growl, like looking at me, glaring. Any moment, he's going to,
yeah, he's gonna pounce.
Yeah, but eventually, somehow, I get by the bedroom door, and I slip through it real fast, and he closed the door real fast, and he starts hammering on the door.
Oh, no.
He's coming. So I shove the dresser against the door, and I'm going to try to go out the window before he gets in there. And I can see myself going this way, but he sees me as I go by that window.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's watching, so my dad goes out past that window and the bear sees it.
Yeah, and I wake up.
Oh.
I just dreamed that I was still working at the daycare with 4-year-olds, and somebody broke in and they had guns. So I covered myself over the children. They were all screaming, but I could feel the guns going into my back as they shot me.
So that's horrible. Yeah. So you're covering the 4-year-olds and they're putting the guns, shooting the kids through you.
Yeah, and I could feel these gunshots going in. It was so horrible.
I don't mean to laugh.
I woke up sweating and
Probably had back pain in a dream.
maybe.
Do you, like Dad said, he watched something that kind of brought his on. Did you watch something or see anything that made the news or whatever of a shooting that may have brought that on?
Probably. We see bad stuff all the time.
Well, my dream about me kissing a 7-foot woman, I have no idea. I would have watched nothing like that. Jamie dreamed about finding monkeys in the woods and bringing them home. I think it's because she thinks she's going to have to watch Bree's kids when they go on vacation, and her kids are the monkeys.
Oh.
That's where I think it came from.
That very well could be it.
So me and Mom have dreams. We have no idea where they come from. Just getting back to the South Ranch property, and you can see the fellas going at it. He started his excavator work yesterday and did a really neat job at kind of digging out where he needed to dig out, and we're putting a whole lot of the dig out back onto our hill. Today, same fella has traded out equipment, excavator sitting there. He's in the bulldozer, and he's spreading all of that dirt that he piled up along the hillside. You remember how much erosion we had over here. And so what he will finally do is, once he's done with all of that, they will bring in some rock. He says he's not going to do rock until after we have a really cold winter blast coming next week. I know it's not that cold for you guys up north, but for us, it's going to be bitterly cold. Here's the thing. our infrastructure is not built for it. We don't have the icing and the de-icing and all of the things that you guys have. Our power lines run above ground along tree lines. So when tree limbs get cold, they get wet, they snap, roads close. And so they're gonna wait, because he said the entire rock quarry, or wherever they get their rock from, is not going to be opened. So they will come by and they're going to do a whole lot of stuff with rock, the same stuff they did over here on this side. He wants both sides of the property to match up real nice. Now, what he was mostly impressed with, let me get out and show you right quick. I'll be right back, girls. I have the dogs with me. They're being so sweet. Is that, look at all of this water here. I'm going to zoom in. All of that water has come up from the spring, the natural spring. Let me walk down a little bit so you can see better. So you all know we have a natural spring. There's actually several springs on this side of the property. And I want to show you this. All of this water here has come up from the spring. So we're going to have, there will always be water in this pond, no matter what the other weather conditions are. And that water is beautiful, beautiful clean water. Now it's muddy right now because of the fact of him digging and working around it, but all spring water. Now I'll give you a layout of what's going to happen. He dug right over here. What they have to do is look for clay. He wants to find out how deep he has to go to find a nice, good clay. And if they can find clay, they won't have to bring clay in, and that can save you a ton of money. So he's dug down so deep to find clay. So what he wants to do is from right here where I'm standing, cut off at this angle. We're going to cut it. So all of this that I'm pointing at will be gone. All of this dirt will be gone, and the water will flow this way. It will be rock here, and it will gradually stop well, there'll be big rock here. And then, so that water will flow from this side over here, underneath the bridge that I built, over onto big rock over here. And then it will fade into, or fall into, a slow fall into a very deep pond, deep enough to where our springs will keep it nice and filled, even when the water's not flowing. And then right there where his excavator is parked, they're going to get a culvert. The same culvert that I have over at the property, I'm going to bring it over and give it to them. That will be the giant culvert, that really big culvert. He'll put that big culvert over there, and that will be the crossway where the animals and tractors and stuff can cross over. And then on the other side of all of that, he will continue to do a little bit more digging and then build up. So he'll be kind of building up out of the pond, more rock before we end up going over, or I'm sorry, under the fence there to my neighbor's property. It's a really neat project. It's coming along very nicely. He's cleaned this area up so well, and I can't wait to show you the finished product. This is where I also have to say thank you so much to the Facebook supporters and those members on YouTube. Those who give a couple of their dollars every month to the sanctuary. We do things like this, projects like this with those monies. So what we do, and I've talked about this so many times, this is nothing new, we do not ask. We will not ask you for a donation. We will never ask you for a donation. But what I've always said is that there are some people that have a love language of giving. And I'm like, if you ever want to give, then you just have to give. $2.49, I think it is on Facebook, a month. $2.49. And it may not seem like much by one person, but when you have several people giving that or gifting that every month, then you have some on YouTube who also gift similar amounts, then that money accumulates, it builds up. And I'm huge on showing you a return on your product. That's huge for me. You're always going to see the results. Not the results. You're going to see I don't know a better word, y'all. I'm not a wordy kind of guy, but you're always going to see the results of what you do or what we do with the monies that you gift us. I hope that makes some sort of sense to you all. And this is the project for the 2025 project. That sounds horrible. This is not Project 2025. This is our project, our first project of the new year. I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time with my words today. Girls, help Daddy. So we've come back a few hours later, and I think the guys are done working for the weekend. But as you can see, this is going to be the pond area over here with a real slight drop. It'll get pretty darn deep over there where my finger's pointing, and about 15 foot deep. And it's going to be beautiful, friends. I really think it's going to be really nice to put that rock along through here. And like I said, there'll be a bridge crossing over there. I got to bring that culvert back with me from the other property. I'll do that. And you can see over here where they kind of put the berm, where that will be the top of the pond over there. So it's going to be gorgeous. They took a lot of dirt for the hill over here, trying to level that off where it's not so sloped. And then they're going to put some rock up there as well to kind of stop the erosion. So it's coming out really, really nice. I think they're going to be off for about the next week or so with all this bad weather we got coming. And then they'll get back to it once we're on the other side of the storms.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.